Thousands of puppies are sold every year in the UK, and you can spend anywhere between 50 quid and 3 grand for a top-notch pedigree pup.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail.
Yes, when buying a puppy, you want it to have had the best possible start in life, and a cosy little pet shop might seem the obvious choice. But would you want to go to a puppy farm like this? They're common in Ireland, where they're unregulated. Many are reputable, but others breed puppies on a massive scale and keep them in the worst conditions imaginable, leaving them vulnerable to sickness and disease. Every year, thousands of these puppies are packed into vans and shipped to the UK. I'm in Feltham to meet Gary Green. He wanted to avoid the puppy farms by going to a local pet shop, Petsville International Limited, Kingston, Surrey. He paid £522 for what he was told was a pedigree Cocker Spaniel. Alfie got sick the same day, and 3 weeks later, Gary got the worst possible news from the vet.
First word to her, I'm really sorry to inform you, but Alfie's passed away. And I was very shocked because I thought he'd be ill and he'd need a lot of money spent to get him fixed, but I didn't expect him to die. The vet actually did say that the bronchopneumonia is caused from living in stressful conditions, which he says wouldn't have been living with us. It would have been where he was kept before, prior to us purchasing him.
It must make you very angry then to think that dogs are being sold in that kind of condition.
Yeah, I mean, it's also where's he got him from? Has he got him from a breeder or has he come from a puppy farm? I mean, on his family tree it says he's come from Ireland, so I know there's a lot of puppy farms over there. Just makes you think, doesn't it?
Alfie's paperwork does show that he was from Ireland, but Gary has no way of knowing where his puppy became infected. Including vet's fees, Gary had spent a total of £1,700 on Alfie. Petsville eventually refunded him £1,200, but it still left him £500 out of pocket. I mean, there is the money side to this, obviously. I mean, is that the most important?
No, it's the heartache. You know, you fall in love with them, and then when they're dying, you're just in pieces.
We're going to send in our own dog lovers to check out this pet shop. Ali and Mo are rigged with secret cameras. They're off to buy a puppy from Petsville International Limited in Kingston. The RSPCA has received many complaints about animals bought from this shop and their branch in Sutton.
Got a little lovely face. How old is this one?
About 10 weeks. 9, 10 weeks.
And this is a girl, is it?
This one is a bit
Isn't it, I guess.
Oh, you are very cute too.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The back of the shop is floor-to-ceiling cages holding lots of cute puppies. Petsville will only say they're from various breeders, and we've no way of knowing what conditions they've been kept in before they got here. Ali's fallen for a pedigree blue roan Cocker Spaniel. The paperwork should tell us where she's been bred. We should be getting some paperwork for our new puppy.
He's going to stop and get the pedigree, so if you're still here when he gets it, then
When
I can
is he
get
likely
that
to
for
The
you.
RSPCA says the paperwork should be kept in the same place as the dog, but we had to wait 2.5 hours for the director of the company to turn up with it.
Thank you for delivering the papers to us.
No problem, no
That's,
problem at all.
And here he is. Mr. Barry Boys really is the pet shop Boys. He's brought a vaccination certificate which says our pup's from Ireland, but the only details on her family tree are the names of dogs. Without any breeder's details, it's useless for tracing our pup's pedigree. Petsville tell us we can register our pup with the UK Pedigree Dogs Registration Club Limited. When we rang them, the number was dead. It turns out the company was dissolved in 2005. So, while Petsville are quids in with our £522.88, we need to get our pup to the RSPCA centre in Potters Bar for a thorough examination. Her test results have come back. Not only has she got Giardia, a serious intestinal infection, but more worryingly, she was sold to us with an incurable hereditary eye disease, which means she's partially blind in one eye and can't be used for breeding. It cost over £300 to diagnose and treat her, and that's on top of the £500 we paid for her. When we told Mr. Boys we'd been sold a sick puppy, he said he'd talked to his vet and breeder about it, but didn't want to be interviewed. He said that in 38 years of business, they've never been prosecuted by the RSPCA, and they comply with all relevant legislation. He claims the welfare of his animals is paramount. So, if you're a dog lover, take note. If you are thinking of buying a puppy, then there are some very important points to remember, aren't there, Dan?
That's right. Number one.
Number one, always ask to see the puppy with its mummy. If they don't show you the mummy, don't show them the money. Isn't that right? And also, well, why not visit a rescue centre? There are thousands of dogs, cats, snakes, mice...
Rabbits?
Sheep? I don't know, maybe. And the great thing about those is, of course, every animal has had a thorough MOT by some of the best vets in the business. That's right, Max. That's right.